Winter storm watches and warnings are in effect from parts of the Midwest all the way to New England. We'll tell you what to expect in your part of the country coming up on WeatherScope this afternoon.
Good evening to you. Thanks so much for joining us here at the Weather Channel. We're here in the Forecast Center. We have a major storm developing, actually the first of this new year. It started on the new year through the Rockies and made its way through the plains. Today it's affecting the Midwest and also the Northeast. In fact, we're looking for a fairly general 6 to 12-inch snow. One area that may be affected would be Boston. In fact, we can take you to Newton, Massachusetts now, of course, into the western suburbs of Boston. Look at some of these scenes that we see around Newton. In fact, we are looking at the 128 loop at the Mass Turnpike. The snow still coming down lightly, although at Bedford, reports of some moderate snow. Today at Boston, about 1 new inch of snow, 9 inches now on the ground, but by tomorrow, we should see an additional 6 to 12 inches of snow. That will bring the total very close to 2 feet of snow on the ground. So even though we're seeing the evening commuters here heading back home into the mid-20-degree temperature, tomorrow with much more snow, I doubt that there will be as many cars on the road. Well, farther to the south, taking you into Florida, yesterday, different storms formed today in Georgia. Those are racing towards South Carolina. Other storms also formed in northern Florida, but the cloud bank to the north associated with the snow that is falling well north of our low, generally north of the Ohio River valleys where the snow is, although around Cincinnati, you are looking at an icy mix right now with some freezing rain. Around New York City, a very interesting forecast. In fact, today it started out as rain, then at LaGuardia, rain, snow mix. Now across all of Long Island, we are seeing some snow. More on that in a minute. Taking you to our Midwest radar, you can see the snow stretching still from St. Louis. Again, the snow has picked up. You'll probably end up with a total of 7 to 10 inches. Snow continuing into Indianapolis and into Ohio, although southern Ohio looking at some rain, mixing with sleet and snow and rain into portions of central Ohio. To New York City and Boston, all of southern New England is looking at light snow, occasionally moderate. Into New York City, all of Long Island now looking at snow. Around Philadelphia, mostly rain, although the higher elevations may see a total of about 4 inches from the storm. And in Harrisburg, along the PA Turnpike, that is almost the dividing line. You are looking at a rain-snow mix. Central and northern Susquehanna Valley may see quite a bit more snow. Here's how much snow we are expecting. Look at this huge swath of 6 to 12 inches encompassing a large portion of New England, much of central northern Pennsylvania into central areas of Indiana. So quite a bit more snow to fall with this storm. We are expecting a secondary development, meaning another low pressure area should develop off the Virginia Capes or maybe up toward Delaware and Maryland. That may hold the snow in a little bit longer around
the rest of the country. Of course, some very chilly temperatures here moving in behind our system. But to the south of it, we're still dealing with some warm temperatures, 60s and 70s for southern Georgia and into Florida. The other system we're keeping an eye on, the one here in the northwest, which is going to be bringing some cooler temperatures and also some wintry weather to parts of the northwest. Right now, we are dealing with snow from Montana back into Wyoming, foggy conditions and some rain for parts of Washington. And then as that front moves through, we're going to see some cooler temperatures. We're going to see the freezing levels dropping, so you're going to see some of that rain turning over to snow. Well, here's what's going on the radar. Not a lot showing up right now. Again, this is that we're seeing here in Montana into Wyoming. This is in the form of snow. We've got a big ridge of high pressure here over the western U.S., so seeing these disturbances dropping down on this side of our ridge and bringing plenty of moisture in. Then with our cold front moving through, we are going to be dealing with chillier temperatures here, so that is going to cause snow to be falling in some areas. The northern Rockies too, and again, you're looking at some pretty hefty amounts falling here. Then a rather wide swath of snow here from Illinois back towards New England, where you could see 6 to 12 inches. Temperatures again cooling down behind our front, looking at cool.